guys and gals, welcome back to the Ironman Challenge World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore.
Hi.
This is our Night Elf Hunter. Her name is Iron Woman. And I'm flying from Astronar to Talonglade Post, Branch, whatever that Northern Alliance flight path is in Fellwood. Hopefully the rules are up on the screen over there, maybe fading in or something if I've remembered to do it. We're going to be working on this quest here. This is the lowest level quest I have. We're at a pretty rough spot right now, level-wise. Everything else is just a little bit too uncomfortable for me. They're 2-3 levels higher than me or more. And I'm not quite ready to go into Ungoro Crater, although there are some things I can do. But this is a dangerous place for a level 52 with less than 1,700 health. So I'm going to just kind of grind here for a little bit. Get a level or two. And then things will free up a little bit as far as where we can go. And I'll feel comfortable fighting the mobs there. So I'm hoping some of these mobs here, some of these should be green, I'm assuming. The other question is whether we can actually get any of them. This area, there's a lot of people here. Every episode, there's people farming the furrow bogs and these Jadenar freaks or whatever. So we'll see how it goes. It is, it's 5:30 p.m. on a Thursday afternoon. So, 7:30 if you're on the East Coast and, you're out of school or you're done with work and you might be playing Warcraft now. So we'll see. Not the most ideal time to be recording. Anyway, I hope everybody is doing well. I'm not doing too bad. Suffering quite a bit from allergies and stuff, but feeling okay-ish right now. Well, today is actually the first day of summer. Today is the 20th of June. Yeah, first day of summer. And I've been miserable for months now. Alrighty. Let's head down south. Oh, by the way, let's get the boar out. I have the boar back off camera. I just was grinding a couple of mobs just basically here for about an hour with the wolf. He does not have bite 7. So between the last episode and being off camera, probably 2.5 hours, I had that wolf out. I was told that I would see like when he got it, but he just doesn't have it. So I've kind of given up on it for right now. So the boar, he does have bite 6, but like I said, I don't know how much time you have to spend with your pet, especially a pet that has bite rank 7. I don't really understand it. Anyway, I got tired of messing with it, honestly. So we're just going with the boar for right now. It's not that important to me that he has that higher rank of bite. It helps out a little, sure, but it's not worth me, getting frustrated over it. So what we have been using has been working fine up until this point. I got as you can see, be careful running through Bear Alley here. I got 2-handed axes up I gained 4 points. We're still 10 off. It took a solid hour to get those 4 points. And it's just, I'm over it. I didn't feel like doing it anymore. Just spamming the wing clip every mob. Sitting down to drink after every mob for an hour. It's like, no, man. No, thanks. Also, this isn't, it's not like there's green mobs out here for me. Not really, at least up there where I was. So, had a couple of, not close calls, but a couple of times I picked up threat and it was hard for me to drop. And it's just not, I really have to pay attention, obviously. If I could find some green mobs that would be a little bit different, I would have to pay a little bit less attention. But it's up a little. The problem now is if I level up again, I'll be 15 points behind and be in the same boat. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I'm high enough to where I might miss once, maybe twice. I should hit it the third time. If I needed to wing clip or disengage. But, obviously I have feigned death. That's the big one. That's the one that really matters. Also, I can't remember who it was. Thank you very much. I couldn't understand why I'd gotten so out of sync with my pet leveling, and somebody pointed out it's because I have an entire bar of rested XP. So I am leveling up much quicker than the boar, and it put us out of sync. That's a very good point, and I didn't even think about that. Because he's been leveling up when we're about 65% of our level. He usually levels up, and then we're the same level for that 35% of the rest of the way. But last level, we were only like 2 bars off before he leveled up. Not that big of a deal, but that's just something I've got to keep in mind. If I'm fighting a level 54, which is yellow to me, it's going to be orange for him. And that's a big difference as far as you being able to taunt something, hit something, so he can miss his growls or get resisted. Just something to keep in mind. So the last 3 times we have been here, there have been like 3-4 people. See what's going on today. Did I run past it? No, it's up here. Let's get this patty statted. I wonder if they run away. I don't think they do. No, they don't, which is great. Yeah, we need all of these little freaks. Freaks and freakettes. See what he does with his mana. Fireballs? Okay. The boar loves fireballs. We don't like them. There's a cultist. We need these hounds, too. These hounds have a very annoying ability for mana users. They drain your mana. It's called mana burn or something, and they drain quite a bit of it. You can get hit twice with it. And for somebody like us, we don't have any intellect, right? So we don't have a large mana pool as it is, so these things could be rough on us. I think I can just, if I'm max range, I think I can not LOS, but just be out of range when they do it. I'm glad to see we're the only ones here. Now I'm going to put a freezing trap down in case we pull. I'm going to be max ranged here. This is what we do. This is why I love the boar. I can do the positional play like that. I'm going to run out max range and pay attention to see if he switches targets. If he does, I'll just run back, and he shouldn't be able to reach me. So I set this here in case I pulled this mob. I could have kited it through the freezing trap there. If anybody's interested in a play-by-play. By the way, I'm going to go over my gear real quick. I have somebody who's blind who watches the channel. Oh, well, I'm sorry about that. Who listens to the channel. God, I feel like a dick. And they asked me if I could go over my gear, like say it out loud, and I'm going to do that. I should have done this a while ago. If you're watching, I'm sorry I haven't done this sooner. So for the Ironman challenge, you can only have white gear or lower, which is just white or gray, obviously. So for my helmet, I have an augmented chain helmet. It has 169 armor, and it is a white item. I have no neck piece because I don't think there are any white or gray neck pieces. I have Outrunner's pauldrons for my shoulders, 126 armor. I have Overlinked chain cloak, which is 29 armor, and that is a gray item. It's trash. I have an Overlinked chain armor chest piece with 224 armor. I have augmented chain bracers, 91 armor. By the way, these are all male so far with the exception of the back piece. Back pieces are cloth. I have male Overlinked chain gloves. They are gray, 145 armor. I have augmented chain belt, 117 armor. It's male. This augmented stuff is actually, you can buy from vendors. I have Overlinked chain pants. Oh, I just noticed that's actually matches the Overlinked chain chest. It's gray, and they're 190 armor. And then I have the augmented chain boots, male, 143 armor. For my weapon, ooh, gosh, got a little close to that guy. I have the Great Axe. It's a two-handed axe. It does 90 to 135 damage, 31.2 damage per second. Then we have a heavy crossbow. The axe and the crossbow are both white items. The crossbow is pretty bad, 36 to 37 damage. It's got a speed of 2.8, and it does 13 damage per second. But it is the best item that I think I'm able to get right now. There's a bow that drops from an elite mob. We'll probably never see it. Actually, I think it drops from a mob here. It's not an elite mob. It's the mob we killed last episode. Overlord Roar or something. Really risky for me to try that. But it's like a 1% chance to drop or something. But that is the gear we currently have. Yeah, I love that we're the only ones here right now, so I'd be able to get this quest done. And these mobs are definitely doable. We're level 52. These mobs are 50 and 51 so far. That's it for the Guardians. So we'll need we need 5 more Adepts, and then 3 more Hounds. I think we need something else too, right? Yeah, we need Cultists. I need 4 Cultists. So let's put a freezing trap just in case we pull. I'm actually going to pull her out a little bit. So this is what I do here. I kite this one through. Kind of rapid fire. So I'm going to take a couple of melee shots from this mob. Unless I do this. Just feign death and it goes to the pet. I heal the pet. Pretty low, and I'm basically out of mana. I don't have enough mana to heal, so I need a white shot. Might have to run out here. Nah, it should be fine. That was pretty rough. I could have played that a little different. I could have just sent the pet on the mob that came for me and then kited it through the freezing trap after we had gotten the other mob down a little bit. We just picked up a green shield there. Bloodforged Shield of the Bear. Obviously, we can't use shields. That looks pretty cool. It's got like a little flame on it or something. Oh, there's a patrol. Gnome. With his evil mustache. Oh, I forgot they do that. You know, they have this port ability. I want to be off to the side of him because I think they port straight forward. I don't want him teleporting into me. So we should port like down here. Yeah, just like that. Looks like you got outplayed, sir. He's taking a beating, man. He's taking a beating. Let's get this mob. Let's pull this. Oh, we need to run out of that. Get him down here a little bit. That'll work. I don't want to take a fireball. He did switch. If I could set a fire trap down, and I wonder if he ported through it, if he would set it off. I don't know if teleport works like that. Could try it. Might be kind of fun to watch. Or if he would just port over top of it, right? All right, let's get this hound out of the way. Max range. I'm pretty sure they have the mana burn. I'm like 99% sure. So if you get like 2 of these on you as a mana user, especially in a challenge like this, you could be in trouble quick. Because if you run out of mana, then you ain't doing anything, are you? But I have to remember, my axe actually does way more damage than my bow. It's just the bow, the attack speed is a lot better. So I don't know if that would average out. Probably not. These things blend into the environment fairly well here. I could turn my ground clutter down. Just messing with the webcam today again. I set it back to the 4K setting. It was on a custom setting by default, but I don't know what that custom... I mean, device default. I don't know if the device default is 4K. I don't think it is. I can't really tell much of a difference, but hopefully it looks a little better. It's so hard to get rid of like the wavy stuff around the edges and the green. In fact, a lot of times it's why I will wear a hat, because the hair, you get this green crap that this wavy stuff from the chroma key. It's just so hard to get rid of. At least it has been for me. I don't want to take that shadow bolt. Oh, he got it off. Look at that. We couldn't take very many of those. They put a little dot on the pet there. I think I can do anything with these. This is a whole quest chain to get buffs. That's a double pull there, and that's yikes. Let's do this cultist. I think there's one more patrol in this area. There's also a... Jesus, man. Just chunks 25% of my health with one shadow bolt. There's a quest to go down in here, and I won't be going down in there. No, sir. Too risky. Alright, what do we have left here? I need 2 cultists, 2 hounds, and 2 adepts. Is it adept or adepts? I think it's 2 different words, really. If you're adept at something, you're very efficient, very good at it, but adept is a different thing. We have a lot of words in the English language that literally spelled the same, 2 different meanings, pronounced differently. That's how we do things here. And a lot of words that sound exactly the same, but spelled differently. I'm sure there are other countries like that as well, but I wouldn't be surprised if the U.S. is the I'll say the most infamous for that. I don't actually know, though. I don't need the Guardian. That has 3,000 health. So what we're going to do is freeze the lower level mob here. Let me get full mana. We'll freeze the Guardian. So I'm going to hold off on using multi-shot until I get this mob a little bit further down so that it stays frozen longer so I'm not taking melee shots. Should go now. It's about half. Fuck. So he got the mana burn off on me, and you can see it devastated my mana pool. I tried to run out of range there. I purposely waited until I started attacking, let him get a little bit of threat on that mob. Pet's pretty low here. I'm out of mana. Good grief, Charlie Brown. Put a little bandage on the pet. I've got some things coming up on the channel. I know I've said that before. I'm just kind of waiting on little teeny things to come. And I need to get a few little cheap things to make it happen. But probably be 3 different little series. I'm going to leave them a surprise. Well, one of them is not a surprise. I'll be restoring some old gravestones. I'm just kind of waiting for the weather on that one. Waiting for it to cool off a little bit and for my allergies to be under control. But I'll be doing several gravestone cleanings and time-lapsing it and taking photos and things like that. And then I've got 2, I'll say, like little detailed projects I'm going to be working on here at the desk. Get a couple of cameras set up and see how that goes. I did not need to put Serpent Sting on that mob. I need 2 more of these. Now this I do not want to pull. These 2 Jadenar hounds we would not be able to deal with. They'd wreck my mana between the 2 of them. So I want to pull her out. And I got to be careful about stuff that's going to be respawning behind me. So she won't be able to get that off. But if I pull the hounds, we just feign death and we're done. She should not be able to get that fireball on me. Good. Yeah, we'll fight our way out, obviously. Yeah, I'm not messing with two hounds. Even if you've got an interrupt for 2 of those, like the interrupts generally have a CD. That would not be good. All right, so we have 1 more of these. And what I'm going to do here, I'm going to fire trap this mob. See if I can get her to run through that. Perfect. See if I can avoid this fireball. She somehow got that off from 900 yards away. Sure. Alright. We're almost there. Here's a cultist, and then we'll work our way backwards. Because we could get unlucky, you know, like, okay, let me just fight my way back, because we only need 1 hound, 2 cultists, but you might not see any of them. I've done that before. We have 2 mobs here. Let's see where he ports. I don't think he makes it to the pool here. Whatever this thing is I'm standing on. Oh, never mind. This isn't the guy that ports anyway. All right, let's head out. Oh, shit. Where did this mob come from? I didn't even see this. Holy shit. I have to feign death there. Did this mob just literally respawn? My pet is bugged out. Yeah, the pet is bugged out. Now it's not bugged out. That was quite unfortunate. I cannot take any more of those. I'm going to take one. Holy fuck. I just watched that fireball come in. Feign Death was still on CD. If I would have been able to feign death while she was casting, I wouldn't have taken that shot. I got down to about 170 health right there. Yeah, the pet had bugged out. I don't know if I just didn't see it, but I noticed he was just standing there. He wasn't doing shit. Oh man, things like that in a hardcore challenge just, I don't know. I don't know what was going on with that mob right there. So I got to be careful here. Because the mobs right where I'm standing are going to start coming back. I think I need 1 hound, don't I? I do. I do need 1 hound. So there can be 1 here. And there's going to be 1 over here. I'm not messing with these 2. So let's just play it cool. Whatever that means. Get rid of this one. You get nice and close to him. A little bit scary there. Yeah, absolutely nothing I could do about that incoming fireball back there. So we got these 2 back up. There's my last cultist. Look at her dotting the pet up there. Yikes. If I had had dots on me back there, that could have been real rough. Actually, there's a hound out front that I can get. So let's get her out of the way. And we'll snag the hound out by the cave entrance. This would be a really dangerous place at this level if these mobs ran off, you know, when they got low in health. This could be a nightmare. It's like the worst case scenario if you are braving going into a cave and the mobs you're fighting do run away when they get low in health. Usually turns out, I mean, best case scenario is you have a couple of close calls, but the worst case scenario is you don't make it. Got a patrol there, I think. Yeah, that was a patrol. So let's get this mob out of the way. There's the hound we need. There should be a mob up here too. It's right over there. All right, played it as safe as I could, I think, in there. Got a little bit unlucky a couple of times. Some great XP in here. Yeah, we're getting 570 per kill on these level 51s, plus nearly 300 rested. Okay, so we know we can pull this mob by itself. And if it turns to burn my mana, I'll just feign death. It does it really quick, though. Actually, I don't think it matters, even if it does burn the mana here. This is the last thing that we need.
Congratulations.
Alrighty. Let's get our booties out of here. Let's get this patrol out of the way. Drink up while the pet starts doing his stuff there. So I think this goes back down to the south. Whatever that camp is called. Emerald Sanctuary. And I have so much rested XP, don't even really have to hearth back to Astronar, which is the closest in. I could just log out here. Yeah, I don't know how many bars that is. It's quite a few, but that's all rested. Orc Warlock up here. Vaccination is the name. So I recorded a video, but I don't actually think I released it. It was just a, sorry about the voice, just a channel update, mainly to let people know about New World. I don't know what happened there, but I'm unable to record the game. Not only that, if I have the game open and I just open my OBS, not recording, the game drops frame rates so bad that it's unplayable. I don't know what's going on there, but I cannot fix the problem. And if I hit the record button, it's even worse. It's just horrible. Now, I did see they did an update to the game, which was like 41 gigs, which seems ridiculously large. But if it's just some like event thing or some new, I don't know, cheesy content or something, I'm not really interested in it. What I want is for the game to be working again. But I have updated my OBS. My graphics drivers are updated. I've tried everything I can think of. And what's weird is I don't really know what changed, why it's happening. But that Let's Play might be over. I don't know. I haven't given up completely, but I think the last episode that I had recorded came out yesterday. Well, by the time this comes out, it's several days ago.
The winds guide you. Ancestors watch over you.
But if you haven't seen a video recently, you're like, wonder what happened to it, that's what's going on with that. And I probably will do an update. I think I can do this one.
Walk with the Earth Mother.
Yeah, it's right here. I think I can do this quest. We don't have to go into this cave. I don't think we do. I think it's just you go back behind it here. We can do that. But we will do that maybe next episode. That's going to do it for this one. I appreciate you hanging out with me for a little bit. You guys and gals take care. Iron Woman and myself will catch you in the next episode.
Bye.
Peace.